Bronx. Fox 5's Kendall Green is live in the Kingsbridge.
Thickened after being attracted rain and threat of flooding. We'll check back in with Nick a little later on. Well, police are making yet another drug bust in the Bronx, this time just blocks away from the daycare where one child died and 3 others were sickened after being exposed to fentanyl.
This haul, 40 pounds of the deadly drug fentanyl, which according to the city's health department is found in 4 out of 5 overdose deaths. Fox 5's Kendall Green is live in the Kingsbridge Heights section of the Bronx with more. Kendall.
Hey, good evening, Steve and Natasha. Investigators believe by making this arrest, they could have taken 1 million deadly doses of fentanyl off city streets that could have contributed to the city's ongoing deadly opioid crisis.
40 pounds of fentanyl worth nearly $1.5 million seized in the Bronx earlier this week. Agents with the Drug Enforcement Task Force found the drug mill just 6 blocks away from the Divino Nino daycare in the Bronx. That's where a drug operation left a 1-year-old dead after exposure to the fentanyl.
Fentanyl is everywhere and everything.
Frank Tarantino, special agent in charge of the DEA New York division, says their mission is to defeat the major cartels moving the deadly drug into the U.S. Part of that mission, taking down 42-year-old Gabriel Herrera Vargas, arraigned Wednesday evening, charged with operating as a major drug trafficker, criminal possession of a controlled substance, and criminally using drug paraphernalia. Meanwhile, the city's health department reported the highest number of drug overdoses on record, resulting in 3,026 deaths last year, up 12% from the year before, currently killing a New Yorker every 3 hours. The key contributor, fentanyl, reported as the most common substance present in 4 out of 5 overdose deaths in New York City.
That little piece, that little coin, about less than the size of a fingernail, can kill an adult.
Mayor Adams earlier this month spoke to the crisis, now sharing his administration's plan to host a 2-day summit addressing the city and nationwide crisis.
Reports are that New York, like everywhere else in the country, it's accessible. You never have to go more than a few blocks to find someone who's trafficking it.
Prior to the alleged trafficker's arrest, officers spotted Vargas on Tuesday carrying the drugs to the Kingsbridge Road subway station.
I can't think of a story that brings that home more than this one.
Cameras picked him up leaving an apartment building at 2800 Heath Avenue.
That's almost 780,000 potential lethal doses. And then into the mill, another almost 20 pounds.
Now, if convicted as a major trafficker, Vargas could face up to 25 years in prison. That's the latest from the Kingsbridge section of the Bronx. Kendall Green, Fox 5 News. Natasha, back to you.
All right, Kendall, thank you. And the husband of the Bronx daycare owner charged in the death of a 1-year-old is back in the U.S.